Hi guys. In this video, I am going to amazing best tactical watches in 2023. The best tactical watches are ready for whatever mission that you throw at them, and these watches prove that military grade isn't just a term thrown around by people who don't know what they're talking about. Read on and find a tactical watch that belongs on your wrist. I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and information, be sure to check my description. Number 1. Garmin Fenix 7X Sapphire Solar. Garmin makes the tactical watch for service members who have some sort of serious ground combat-based job, or who want to look like they do. Garmin watches have it all: the durability, the GPS capability, and the price tag to make them everything that you need for a rugged watch. They also have an added bit of "look what I have" to them. The Garmin Fenix 7X Sapphire Solar is the latest addition to the Fenix family of watches, and is possibly one of the best options for people who want one of the best military-style watches currently available. The Garmin excels in every function that a military-style watch needs to. The timekeeping is near perfect, owing to the fact that the watch sets itself based on GPS time or the network time of whatever device that it connects to with Bluetooth, meaning that you're unlikely to fall out of sync more than a second or two per day. The Garmin Fenix 7 is chock full of military-specific functions like MGRS display, waypoint plotting, and a large display to view maps in a pinch. Finally, due to the fact that it's a solar model, it has a longer practical battery life that extends a charge into the weeks, not days, meaning that you can count on this for even the longest of missions. The Garmin Fenix watches are known to be understated, and the Fenix 7X Sapphire is no different. This isn't just a large watch, it's a gargantuan watch, stretching 54mm lug to lug, making it unbearable for slim men and most women. Number 2. Casio G-Shock Solar. Going into this article, most people in the know would expect a Casio G-Shock to appear somewhere on the list. When I asked Marines what they think of when they think tactical watches, the response was, overwhelmingly, G-Shock, boom, that's it, that's all you need. This is because Casio G-Shocks are some of the best rugged watches. They also punch well above their weight in terms of cost-benefit analysis. G-Shock watches are known for one thing, and that's the fact that you cannot break them. We've seen G-Shocks endure the worst combat zones, get run over by military vehicles, endure actual house fires, get hit by hockey sticks, and so much more, and keep on ticking. Couple that with 200 meters of water resistance, and these are watches that you can even take into the most dangerous waters, and rely on them to keep time. Finally, this watch is one of the most water resistant on this list, and is our budget pick, which highlights how the G-Shock is famous for performing incredibly well, relative to the price. Number 3. Marathon's our government issue. Marathon is the best company that you've never heard of for rugged watches, and that's on account of their attention to detail, overbuild quality, and use of tritium technology. These watches are trusted by service members around the world, including Marines, Navy SEALs, and Canadian Special Operations. This is a watch that won't quit, and which looks extremely cool every step of the way, designed specifically to work in combative environments. The Marathon Czar is a watch that is proudly modern, taking advantage of tritium vials on the hands and hour markers, and of course technology to ensure that it's always accurate. The use of tritium means that the time will always be visible, albeit dimly, even after many hours in darkness, unlike most watches and their luminescent paint. Another advantage is that this is a proper ISO-rated watch, meaning that from the top of Mount Everest to the bottom of the literal waters of the Atlantic Ocean, you can count on it to keep good time. This, combined with the fact that the sapphire crystal and 300 meters of water resistance are far above many others, even at this price, means that this is one of the most durable watches on this list, and even on the market. Unfortunately, the downsides extend beyond the four-figure price tag, chief of all some of the features that Marathon built in deliberately. For starters, this is not a small watch, which is expected for a 300-meter diver, but which also limits its availability to smaller users. Number 4. Apple Watch Series 7. You work in S1 or S4, and you think that the other options on this list are just not your style, because nothing on this list really complements a faded perm, and a medium skivvy shirt quite like an Apple Watch. The Garmin is too big, and grunts make fun of you for being a rear echelon mothy. No, whenever you wear it. The G-Shock reminds you of boot camp, which was the last time you stood a parade dress for anyone. The Marathon isn't a Rolex, so none of your Instagram followers care. Finally, the Hamilton is such an old-fashioned watch, it probably was cool when, like, Mispis was around. The Apple Watch is the best work watch for the office-bound service member, given that it performs as well as an Apple product is expected to. The timekeeping is immaculate, given that it connects to GPS and cellular data, so you know exactly when you get off at 1400, as soon as you get back from lunch chow. The size is also extremely wearable, meaning that no matter if you're the skinny person build or the weirdly jacked dude that's in every admin or supply shop, this watch will fit. Finally, it's an Apple Watch, so everyone knows you're hip, cool, and not poor. The issues with the Apple Watch are mostly that this isn't a rough and tumble watch, but that's not what it's made for, and cases exist for those times when you do actually go to the field or do ground fighting PT. Number 5. Hamilton Khaki Field. The Hamilton Khaki Field is one of the original tactical watches, being directly linked to the watches worn by American service members in the jungles of Vietnam. This is a mechanical field watch in its purest sense, focusing on legibility and wearability, and with some modern additions to enhance durability. This is what many older veterans think of when they think tactical watch, since for years, this was the military standard in timekeeping. The biggest advantage of this watch is that it fits into one of my ideals for military watches, which is wearability. The Hamilton Khaki Field comes in at a very manageable 47mm lug-to-lug distance, which when combined with the 38mm diameter, means that this watch is wearable for everyone, making it one of the best tactical watches for men, women, and even children, if you feel like giving your offspring a Swiss watch. This watch is also incredibly legible. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel. If you need more information or if you want to know the product price, check out my description. Thanks for watching my video.